Okay, this beer comes to us from the famed Shiner Brewery, the Spoetzl Brewery, I'm sorry, in Shiner, Texas. This is Shiner Birthday Beer 108, cold brew coffee ale. Celebrating their 108th year in existence. 1909 is when the Shiner Brewery started, and pretty much the only deal going in Texas. So they produced their first ever coffee ale for the brewery this year. So I'm very delighted to taste it. It's a 5% ABV English porter, technically. It was brewed for their 108th birthday, as I mentioned, and it's in collaboration with Austin, Texas's own Chameleon Cold Brew. It's made with dark roasted specialty malt and Chameleon's beloved cold brew coffee. Very low in the IBU scale, 15, which is basically par for the course. You know, not very hoppy, this style of beer. And apparently it's only going to be brewed once. I mean, I don't know the popularity of it. Maybe they'll say, hey, you know what, this is pretty popular, we'll brew it again at some point. But as for right now, it's just a one-shot deal. They just brewed one, and boom, they're done. So this is a one-time tasting. Pour yourself a fresh cup while it lasts. It's basically the blurb on the back says exactly what I said about it. Happy Beer Day to Shiner. Very good. Or Shiner, that rather. I don't know why I said Shriner. I guess I'm thinking of the Shriners for some reason. So let's pour her into this pint glass and see what we got here. See how dark of a pour it is. It's a kind of dark brown pour. Not quite a jet black pour. Maybe a little lighter than your normal porter. It is kind of a little lighter. Maybe the English style of porters are a little lighter than the American porter. I know I did at least one other English style porter. I think it was General Washington's Tavern Ale from Yards. And I don't remember exactly with the style if it was supposed to be darker or lighter. But this is definitely a little more dark caramel rather than chocolate looking. And it does have a little bit of a thin head on it, probably about a third to a fourth of a finger. So not much of a head on this beer. But let's get the aroma now of Shiner Birthday Beer 108 Cold Brew Coffee Ale. Wow, definitely getting the coffee smell. Like a really almost espresso quality to the aroma. Very, very dark roast. Dark roast kind of smell. Yeah, this is definitely an infused, really big-time coffee ale, aroma-wise. So let's see if it holds up on the taste as well. Wow, okay. Definitely the overpowering coffee taste hits the front of the tongue. It does have a coffee shop quality, and it does have a little bit of maybe a tiny bit of an alcohol bite to it, but at the end you're getting a very smooth kind of creamy kind of taste to it. It's a very smooth kind of pleasant drinkable coffee ale. Definitely a roasted kind of note, but not too bitter on the back of the tongue. A well done beer. Don't know exactly, my thing with coffee ales, I don't know exactly what they go with. I'm not really sure. Maybe if you have nothing to do during the day, you wake up and eat it, or drink it rather, with breakfast. But I just don't know. I would give it probably on the higher echelon of coffee ales. As far as the English Porter tag on it goes, I guess it's a hybrid, meaning being infused with the coffee ale, but a very good taste to this beer. They did a good job kind of capturing it. The actual coffee taste does taste a little bit, I guess, a little bit bitter, not in a hoppy way, but in a coffee way, like a little bit too strong, maybe, for my taste. But they did a very good job with kind of eliminating the aftertaste and still kind of keeping the semblance of a beer quality. So I'm going to go ahead and give Shiner Birthday Beer 108 Cold Brew Coffee Ale an 8 out of 10. Great job on the coffee infusion. Just a little bit of a markdown as far as some of the taste goes. With the actual coffee infused in it. It's really hard to do. I haven't really had many coffee beers that are great. I think Java Style probably from Trogs is probably the best coffee infused beer that I've had so far. I'm sure there's others that I liked as well, but I can't think of any on the top of my head. But good effort though. Definitely worthy of a birthday brew. That's 8 out of 10 for Shiner Birthday Beer 108 Cold Brew Coffee Ale.